stone. It looks like the one Alan had. Celine, let's get back to the village. I'm worried about egress.
After Kurik destroyed by the earthquake, you will go to this place. This is Marze. Marze is where the Celine town. In this town, you will get even that some kids have been kidnapped by mysterious in the forest. Your next job is to solve this mystery in the Marze.
Mother, what is going on here?
This is your mom?
Yes, I grew up in this village.
Oh, I didn't know you were born in Mars.
Have a seat, though, as we were just about to begin.
We are facing the greatest crisis in the history of Mars.
Elder, we are still unaware of the events that led up to this situation. Could you kindly fill us in?
Please, allow me to explain.
Yes, Father.
Sometime last evening, every child in the village simply vanished, as if they were rubbed out of existence. As we scrambled to form a search party, this man here came back from the Forest of Symbols with a disturbing message.
I was by myself in the forest at the time, practicing my symbology. Then all of a sudden, a bandit appeared before me. I steeled myself for battle, but he simply stood there and told me this before he disappeared into the woods. Our boss has your children. If you want them back, bring us 500,000 foal and the secret book.
What's this secret book he's talking about?
We cannot reveal specifics, but it is a book that describes the unique form of symbology passed down through the generations in this village.
When we heard the story, we were all at a loss as to what to do. Not only did we learn that our children were kidnapped, but that bandits were encroaching on the Forest of Symbols.
The forest has been protected for ages by holy symbols etched into the land itself, repulsing the wicked and evil-hearted. If they have broken through that barrier, then we must face a dire reality. Our enemy is more powerful than any that has come before.
But the children, are they safe?
According to a second messenger, the children are being held by the bandits deep inside the forest. He said that until we fulfill their demands, they'll stay exactly where they are. We don't know anything else about the children.
The Forest of Symbols is a special training ground for us symbologists. Furthermore, its landscape and terrain make it a natural fortress difficult to penetrate.
If it were simply a pack of bandits we were dealing with, it would take no more than a small team to dispatch them.
But the lives of our children are at stake. We can ill afford to make any rash moves. They may be simple bandits, but they have proven at least strong enough to break the barrier protecting the Forest of Symbols. Their defeat would mean nothing if the children were to be caught in the carnage.
It seems like there's nothing much we can do.
We haven't been sitting here simply twiddling our thumbs. One of our search team has already discovered the location of the bandit hideout. With that information in hand, all we need now is a way to rescue the children.
Oh, so you're set then?
We are. But as I mentioned earlier, we fear that to act by ourselves would prove to be insufficient. Fate has brought us a master swordsman. We thought we could ask him to join us in our rescue effort.
DS?
Rena?
You know this man, Rena?
Yes, we come from the same village. Is this the swordsman you're talking about?
That he is. There are few fighting men in this world who haven't heard the name DS Flac.
You have nothing to worry about then. DS is the strongest swordsman in the world. He could kill the whole group by himself.
So has DS agreed to your request, Father?
He accepted the job. Said it would be a good warm-up for the liqueur armory contest. But there is one snag.
I'm firmly against it. We know nothing of this stranger. I would rather we storm the forest ourselves than rely on the whims of outsiders.
Oh no, you can totally trust DS. I know him really well. He's an honest man, and as a fighter, no one can even come close.
I'd prefer to have someone more experienced than you to speak on his behalf, young lady.
This is our village's problem, it's true. Perhaps it is irresponsible of us to throw it on the shoulders of a passing swordsman.
In that case, Father, I have the perfect solution to our problem. Would it be all right if we defeated the bandits for you?
Celine, are you sure?
Of course. It would be the perfect opportunity to display the fruits of my training.
I don't care either way, but if you're kicking me off the team, I'm out of here. Don't come whining to me if that loudmouth girl screws everything up, got it?
Of all the rude things to say.
Don't you think you're being the rude one here? Barging into the middle of things and disrupting all of our plans? I'm done here. If you need me, I'll be back at the inn.
Father, are you seriously going to leave everything to that rogue? We could rend that pathetic rabble of bandits to shreds by ourselves, and you know it.
I know how you feel, Celine, but
Rena.
I have yet to see hide nor hair of Rena. I guess she's still visiting with Diaz. Do you really think he wants to take all of them on by...
Sure looks that way to me. He's certainly confident enough of his chances anyway.
Ugh, what could the elder be thinking? I cannot believe he still wants that purse. Come on, Claude. Let's give him a piece of our mind.
Okay.
What? Aren't you interested? I've already convinced my father. You're late. Did that man do something to you?
Listen, I'm sorry to spring this on you, but I want to have DS
What are you talking about?
I asked DS, and he promised me that he would fight alongside us.
Well, it only makes sense that he'd listen to the cute girl next door and said...
That wasn't the issue here. I'm telling you, he's a first-class swordsman. He'd be a huge asset to us out there.
What do you think, Claude?
He said he could do it all by himself. What's the point of having him along then?
How could you say something like that?
Well, it's true, isn't it? Besides.
Huh. Well, I guess I'm going with DS then.
Rena.
Maybe you don't need him, Claude, but I do.
Oh well, let her do what she wants. The plan is set to go underway tomorrow. We should make any preparations we need and return to the Elder's house.
So what?
Now remember, the safety of the children is the #1 priority in this operation. Do not forget that.
We'll keep guard in the village while you're gone, sir.
And don't you get into any trouble either. Understand?
Of course not. Right, Claude? Claude,
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Listen, don't you think we should have had them along too?
if they wanted us, they would have waited for us.
I suppose they just have their own way of doing things.
Surely they're planning to take all the credit by getting a head start on us.
This isn't a race, Celine. If you do run into them in the forest, I want you all to work together.
Yes, of course, Elder.
You'll need these boots to cross the bog inside the forest. Otherwise, parts of it will be totally impassable.
Thank you very much, Elder.
We will have good news for you when we return. I promise. Look at you, Claude. Still stuck on what Rena said before.
Huh?
Time to get on with it. Can't have Rena and that guy get all the glory now, can we?
I don't need you to remind me.
Seems like a fight is in order.
Win this! I hope. Ha ha! Take this! Ha! Da! Da! Well, I'd say
They were
that's
just
worth
way
10
too
out of
weak.
10. Hang on, we can't walk through this swamp.
Oh, of course we can. What about our mud shoe?
Oh, right!
There's no way around it.
We can win this! I hope. Ha! Got you! Ha! Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
Seems like a fight is in order.
Be careful! Ha! Meteor!
Too bad for
One
you.
for us. Here they come!
There's no way around it, I guess.
Ha! Meteor! Boom! Ha! Ha!
It's
Anyone
over.
hurt?
Already? This isn't unexpected.
I suggest you can the leveling in this Marze forest until reach level 20, and you can restock your resurrect elixir or resurrect potion in the shop in the Marze. You can back and forth from the forest into the town to restock your resurrection elixir until you reach level 20. You can go to the last dungeon near the save point. You can find the last boss in this place.
Oh, there you are.
What?
Aren't you supposed to be guarding the Elder's house?
I've taken care of things over there, so I thought I'd go into the forest.
Have you found the children?
Well, I hope so.
So all the bandits have been tracked down and killed then?
Oh, not at all.
Huh?
In fact, they've never been healthier.
What are you trying to say?
The only person getting killed around here is your father.
My father?
You didn't!
You put far too much trust in your friends. It was a trifling matter to disguise myself as one of your friends and steal the book.
You're the boss of the bandits! How dare you lay hands on my father?
You fiend! Taking advantage of us! I'm gonna make you pay for this!
So be it. Allow me to reveal my true self.
Here they come!
Seems like a fight is in order.
Victory! Ha! Yeah! I'd say that was 8 out of 10.
Already? Very nice.
That stone. It looks like the one Alan had. Celine, let's get back to the village. I'm worried about Egress.
No. The safety of the children is our first priority.
Celine!
I don't want anyone else to die today. Wouldn't saving the children be the one thing to do in order to prevent that from happening?
Celine.
Claude!
Rena!
What is that?
The symbologist that was at the Elder's house. The real him, that is.
That was the bandit's boss, wasn't it?
What are you doing here, Rena?
We just rescued the children from the house they were being held in.
Really?
You took this guy by yourself?
That's right. With some help from Celine, of course.
I see. Rena wasn't lying after all.
What do you mean?
The day we cross swords may not be so far away. I look forward to it. I apologize for my rudeness earlier. You probably wouldn't be a drag on me after all.
What's he talking about, Rena?
Diaz,
Time is of the essence. We must return to the village.
You're right. I hope Egress is all right.
He had taken several powerful spells at point-blank range. It'd be a miracle if he opens his eyes again.
I'm sure he'll recover if Rena gets to him in time.
Oh yes, with her healing spells. Indeed. Such power is unheard of in our village.
Egress has regained consciousness.
Oh, has he?
I think he'll be fine once he gets some rest.
Well then, I'll go see how he's...
So that symbologist was the real culprit all along.
There was no way for us to know since he disguised himself as one of the victims.
I'm really impressed, though. You defeated the bandit boss all by yourself.
Not by myself. Celine was the key to the whole thing.
Even so, Diaz was really impressed.
I'm sure his skills are still way beyond anything I have. That's the impression I get anyway.
Claude?
It's easy to lash out against someone, but it's hard to accept them as an equal. If he was praising me, even just a little, that just means he's that much better than I am with a sword. I think I'm starting to understand what you see in him, Rena.
Why do you have to be that way, Claude? Diaz is like the big brother I never had. You're getting the wrong idea, and I don't like it.
Oh, really?
We're here right now because we're investigating the sorcery globe, right? You haven't forgotten, have you?
Rena.
What?
That stone that Alan had with him. Never mind. I hope you find your mother.
Thank you.
Hold it!
Celine!
I wish you wouldn't just leave me here.
But what about Egress?
Oh, my father? He's fine. I must say, your healing spell is really something, Rena.
I just did what I could.
Well, we need to get going. The sun's about ready to set.
Why don't you stay over for the night? I need to repay you two for all that you've done.
Are you sure it's okay?
Oh, come on. Are you forgetting that you two are the heroes of the day?
Heroes, huh?
Of course. To whom are we going to express our gratitude if you two just run off like...
DS didn't say where he was going, did he?
I think you'll find him soon enough. He may not like dealing with others, but he causes chaos everywhere he goes.
True.
Now then, you two are going back to my place. Come on, come on!
Thank you. That was wonderful.
Oh, not at all. I'm just happy you enjoyed it.
Are you feeling all right?
Fit as a fiddle, and it's all thanks to Rena. By the way, I hear you're on your way to Harley.
That's correct. We intend to travel across the sea to Licour and find passage there to the land of El.
The land of El?
Is there a problem?
I heard where you're going over dinner. You're after the sorcery globe, aren't you?
Yes. Could I ask you for your thoughts on the sorcery globe, Egress?
This is just my personal opinion, but I believe it might be some form of energy entity.
Energy entity?
Yes. And if that were the case, then perhaps whatever energy it's emitting is affecting all the animals in the area and turning them into monsters.
Does energy work like that?
Well, it's just one of many possibilities.
Do you have any other thoughts?
I suppose the easiest explanation is that it's simply a normal meteorite. But that doesn't really explain all the phenomena we've had in the ensuing weeks. Are you sure you want to proceed into El immediately after landing on Licour? I'm not so sure that's a good idea.
What do you mean, Father? Why wouldn't it be?
You're working on far too little information right now. My suggestion would be to gather more intelligence in Licour before traveling to El. There's a fine line between courage and recklessness. Do you understand?
Certainly. That sounds like a good idea.
Well, you're leaving early tomorrow, right? Best get to bed soon. I can smell something whenever you're around.
Oh, yeah, I guess I haven't...
No, that's not what I meant. I suppose it's my symbologist's instincts kicking in, but I'm starting to understand why everyone thought you were the hero.
Oh, not at all, Egress. I'm nowhere near the all-powerful hero people think that I am. It's just that, you know, Rena and Celine are giving their all out there every day. I'd feel bad if I didn't try at least as hard as they...
Rena and Celine. I personally would have stopped at Rena.
Oh,
I think you're much more than you think you are. That power of Rena's doesn't bother you at all, and... Well, I'd better not keep you up any longer. You should get some sleep for the trip tomorrow.
sounds good. Thanks for seeing us off like this.
You have been a great help to me. Accompanying you to the village outskirts is the least I can do.
Well, time to get going.
Take care of yourselves on the road.
If Elle looks too dangerous, I don't want you to risk your lives.
There's nothing to worry about, Mother. Besides, I have Rena and Claude with me.
Then we shall place our faith in them.
Where do you think we should aim for after landing on Liqueur?
Liqueur Kingdom should be your first stop, I suppose. It's the biggest country on the continent. You'll be able to find all the latest information, not to mention a wider selection of weapons.
I was thinking about going to Linga to decipher the book that the Elder had trouble comprehending.
Linga?
A town in Liqueur. It's famous for its wealth of scholars.
Linga is on the southern tip of Liqueur. If I were you, however, I'd head for Liqueur Castle first.
Thank you for everything.
It's time to hit the road. We're not blessed with time.
Right. Off to Liqueur.